Alright, we're trying create mods, add-ons first. Specifically, I want to try to figure out how create space works, because I like space, and typically I use the Addons mod when I do play with stuff like that. But there is a create space add-on, and I've seen some videos of it, but not much. And I know some of the stuff that you need to do, but I don't know how it works. So I'll be trying to do it myself. If not, I might have to go watch a video. As well as some other create add-ons and guns. I just figured out that was a thing. So yeah, and then depending on, I don't know if I'm gonna stream it or not. I do wanna go back to FF14 today, but I don't know if I'll feel like streaming it by the end of this, or if I just feel like you know, just playing it off stream. So I'll decide by the time we get there. But yeah, that might not be on this stream. I might just do it off stream. I mean, we're not really doing anything special. I'd probably just do trial and raid roulettes and then start doing some side quests, because I'd like to do a few more. Yeah, I did try some stuff already. But yeah, we wouldn't really be doing anything special. So I might do it off stream, or I'll do it on stream depending on the mood. Anyways, let me close Cursed Forge. Okay. So firstly, let me show you this. Why is this thing? Okay, there's a few more that I want to try, but that was not, this is not a create add-on, this is an entirely different mod. But yeah, there is literally like hold on, sorry, that was a mosquito nearly on my face. There are literally like attachments to this. I forgot how you press Z. It's like you can do stuff like I don't know, a scope. Why is it a sniper scope on an SMG? That feels weird. Yeah, SMG's probably like closer up. Okay. Well, why are we putting or something? They do a lot of damage. Anyways, create. I did test one add-on already, which is this. And it is pretty damn OP. If I just break this, right? And I get myself a chest. Do I got sophisticated chests in here? I do. Can we just get us a we can netherite chest? Just so you can see how fast this thing loads. And I've only tested with the normal chest, so I'm also kind of curious. So I can upgrade or something. Stacker upgrade, I think it was called. It was, yeah, this. If I just do this, how OP will it be? I think it's coming out stack by stack. And it basically, it should run all the time, even with just one. That's crazy. No, it is slowly, yeah. Okay, it doesn't generate fast enough for a stack, but nearly. Like, you'll easily get 50 each time it goes. Like, it's already 1,000. Like, there's no reason why you need more than that. So yeah, that's pretty OP. Let me disable that, we don't need it. Alright, create space. I have no idea how that works, so well, firstly we gotta figure out where it is. That's great. Cobblestone, different ammo, so I guess that's for survival. Oh yeah, escalator, right? I want to try this too. I thought it was supposed to be something like, I don't think that's it. Wait, how do I place these? How the heck do I place these? Does they have to be on shaft or something? Because as far as I know, these would be like, wrong block. Wait, how does this work? Oh, I can ponder. It is shafts. 2 shafts. Okay, I guess it just doesn't show the link, but if I do something like this, certainly not like that, it does it connect them? Oh, it does, yeah. So now if I gave it power, probably it would move. Yeah, that's cool. How can you move this? Like, how far can you go, for example? That's another question I have. It's like, this should go, right? Let's try to bring it further. This should definitely work, right? If it's green, it works. It might not work, actually. It does. It's green. So let me try that further. It probably just has to be a direct line. Yeah, something like this works. Can I connect different elevators? And can they go like without being directly like this? Even if like let's say there's no blocks in the way. No, I think it probably does have to be. So one. Wait, oh man, let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4. So it has to be like 4 blocks up, something like this. Then shaft here. It might be 1 block lower. Yeah, it should be 1 block lower. It's like something like this should work. Or does it just not connect like 2 to each other? Hold on, let me reset. It doesn't connect 2 to each other. Okay, then let's try something like this. Okay, I mean that's not what I wanted to do. Like this works? No, because I think it should be one higher. So we made a mistake again. This should work. Why does it not work? Hold on. I'm gonna start just stacking them up like this if I can manage. Bro, the hitbox is so placing these feels so weird sometimes. So like, let's see. No, I need to select this as the first one. So that works. Wait, the second one works. The others don't. Why? Is it because there's something here? It's not. Wait, why would you want to connect it like... Oh, what? That is interesting. Wait, do I just need more of these escalators? Maybe it's because of creative. Even though I technically only have 1. Is that why? That is not why. Huh. Do I have to connect them like 1 by 1? Do I need like shafts for each of these? Like, this should work, right? No. What? So that is kind of buggy. How far does it have to go? What the heck, bro? That is... that sounds kind of useless, not gonna lie. You can also have wooden ones. How fast can it go, at least? Let's go max speed. Okay, I mean, it can be decently useful for that, at least. Okay. Next, create space, unless there's another one that I installed, because I made this mod back a while ago, but I didn't have the energy to actually try it. So I'm trying it now. Hold up. No, there's one other thing that we gotta try before we try out create space. Alright, carrying on. Actually, no, we are not carrying on yet. There we go, now carrying actually on. That was a lie. Okay, that does go down afterwards. Alright. Getting distracted. Creating cased. Machine tab? What's this? Oh, this is creating space. Okay, so it's in other tabs. So rocket casing. I forgot what that was for, but it's gonna be needed. But what I needed, like those thruster thingies, right? The engines. That's what it's called. So rocket engine. There's multiple different ones. There's a big rocket engine. There is also a small rocket engine. We're probably gonna need a rocket engineering table. I think that shows the details, right? And oh, bro, that sounds complicated. So, what? Engine blueprint? What? Huh? Okay, let's just try. Wow, that is large. Maybe some normal ones. So like 9, something like this. How big is the big one? The big one is like 9 blocks as well. Okay, so let's say about, yeah, I'll just place 9 here. Then what? Rocket casings? Bro, I have no idea what the heck I'm doing. Do I need all these blocks? Oh, wait, there is a ponder. You need rocket controls. Okay, let's start with that. Rocket controls. Wait, did they show multiple phases? Enough propellants, air methane. Wait, I didn't read that yet. Okay, but we need this. Okay. Air methane and oxygen in equal quantities. So there's liquid methane and liquid oxygen? Yes. So like, I'm assuming you can probably just put this in normal tanks, but we have these cryogenic tanks. Can you even put that in normal tanks? I'm not sure. We can try that out later. Let's just first figure out how to get to space. Okay, so we have that. Then what? Enough thrust. Okay, so that's why the rocket thing is a seat. The rocket will refuse to go. Is that it? Flight recorder can open those moments. Okay, let's just finish that first. So a normal seat. I guess we can probably use different seats from different mods, but I don't think I have the. I don't have the. What's it called? Steam and rails installed, because those adds more seats. Besides like all the train stuff. Because for some reason it was causing my mod pack to crash all the time. I don't know why, bro. Creating mod packs without like already installing it, already used like an already tested mod pack is so freaking weird. It crashes. It keeps crashing all the time. Sometimes. That's why I don't personally trust myself with making my own mod packs. I gotta just use whichever. But I just want to test mods, so it's whatever really. So yeah, here we are. A flight recorder. Okay. Alright, continuing. No past flight. If there is enough propellant to mass, you will get this. Add more missing propellant to solve the issue. Proportions. So there's a lot of stuff to consider. Rocket is too heavy. So that's something else. Add more engines to solve the issue. Anything else? Wait, that's it? Are you expecting this thing will work? Okay, so the freaking reloading animation. There's no animation when you put the gun away. Anyways, so we got this. We got this. Now I guess we glue it together, assuming like any other create contraption. Probably. And then what? Do I really need this? I have no idea what the heck this is, bro. What is this? I have no idea what I'm doing. There's no way this thing will even fly right. A new rocket? Oh. Wait a second. Now what? What do I do? Okay, this still doesn't do anything. Oh, wait a second. There is something here. Add action. Destination. Moon orbit. Holy shit. Damn. Hold up. Okay. The moon. I wait 5 seconds. Wait, you can automate it? You can automate your rocket flight or something. Wait, what? Can you send it back to Earth or like go to orbit afterwards? You can. What? What the heck? Okay, just let's say we want to fly to the moon. Yes. Great. Wait, how does this disassemble? Oh, this just disassembles it. That's not what we want to do. You gotta assemble it again. So like, let's just try flying, right? Oh, I guess. Oh wait, this did nothing, by the way. I was just from right clicking this you get that. Okay. So yeah, destination the moon. Can we go there already? Loop forever? No, we don't want loop forever. No, we're just going to one-way flight. How do we fly afterwards? Cause like I already selected it. Liquid oxygen 0. Oh. I thought this thing worked. I guess not. Okay, we got I believe we can't have cryogenic tanks here. We need actual tanks. Okay. So tanks. Wait, I guess I could use creative fluid tanks. I mean, we are just testing mods anyways. So if I put anything here, like oxygen. Do we not have like an oxygen bucket? We don't. Well, I guess there is another way to... Oh. I meant like placing the block next to it and then pumping it into the creative tank, but I guess that works, so I guess we don't need to do that, so that's done. And it should never run out, right? Because it's creative fluid tanks. So will this work now? Yeah, the liquid does show here. Moon, the moon. So now what? Yes. No, we do not want to loop forever. Right, I don't know what I'm doing. What's the problem? Oh, not enough. Oh, we need 18 millibuckets. Wait, I have 16 buckets, bro. That should not be an issue. Oh, not enough propellant. Which is this thing, right? Huh. Propellant, I believe, was the rocket debugging. You will get this. Add more of the missing. Oh wait, that's just that. Propellant mass. What's the portion of the equilibrium? Solve the issue. Wait, so the issue is propellant. What? Why is the issue propellants? I am so confused. Like, do you want me to increase the size of this tank or what? I mean, I can, I guess. I'm gonna need wait, did it already fill up automatically? Let's just, maybe it's bugged with creative fluid tanks. Let's try normal tanks. Will it work now? Thanks. I need liquid hydrogen. Wait, not hydrogen, sorry. Oxygen and liquid methane. Show it all the way. Okay, that is not what I meant to do. Great new rocket. Okay, what about now? The moon. Do not loop forever. Not enough propellant. What? Is it not like... Hold on. This is a rocket. Is it not glued together? It is. So what's the problem? Is it because like this should this not be in the way? Let's try moving everything downwards. So flight recorder goes here. Rockets go there. Fluid tanks go there. And I still need another seat now. And now make sure it's super glued. Will that fix it? That should not glue anything in the ground, right? Right. So, will this work now? Great new rocket. Add reaction. Add a destination moon. Oh, we're going. That was somehow the problem. That was somehow the problem. Did you see Evernight? No, I'm not really looking at Star Wars stuff at the moment. I did hear she got her gameplay and probably trailers, to be honest. Where are we? I thought we were going to the moon. Is this the moon? Why is the moon red? Wait. Did I fly to the wrong orb? Oh wait, we're in Mars orbit. I did not mean to do that. Okay. How are you doing right now? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna need to refuel this. Wait, we can't refuel this? Isn't that a problem now? Are we stuck in Mars orbit? It's like, I'd like to change destination to the moon, please. Oh, good lord, not enough propellant. I guess we're going down to Mars. Oh wait, we're going upwards. Gravity. Oh no. Find Senna, yo, we gotta find Senna. But, oh wait, if I go down like this, it can get me downwards. Alright, we're gonna go find Senna. That was an accident, but now we gotta find Senadina. If I go down low enough, is it gonna get me to Mars? Or is it gonna stay in orbit and bug out or something? No, it is gonna change dimension. Mars planes. Okay. We gotta find Senadina. We gotta find Senna. Gravity. Okay. Mars surface regolith. Anything interesting? I'm gonna cry over HSR tomorrow every night. Does the update come out tomorrow? Good luck if you try to pull for her then. I don't think I'll return to HSR, to be honest, so I'm not really into looking at the trailers or anything. I might look at it one day, maybe, if I feel like it, because Evernight is cool. But I'm not really gonna bother with it right now, sorry. Find that Sheeta. I'm afraid I can't seem to find Oxia or anything. Where's the remains of civilization, bro? Where's the simulation? Where's the super quantum computer? We need to find it. Well, to be honest, they did say the mod was under development, even though it was never updated afterwards. So maybe that's why there's basically nothing. Not even any dungeons. Like, at least Ad Astra has that. And Ad Astra doesn't have much, but at least it runs a little bit more than this. This is like just nothing. Okay. At least you can make cool rockets. Let's try to make one that to go bring us to the moon. Because I'm afraid we can't find the quantum computer. This is pre-quantum. Yeah, I think it is. I think we ended up in the wrong timeline. That is crazy. Did you see the quantum computer full name? Wait, it has a full name? What? I probably shouldn't know if it has spoilers, because I will be returning to Unkind Pack 3rd. So, I don't know. Okay. So, wait. I'm gonna make very large rockets. Maybe it's a little bit too large, I don't know. You can't fall through this, so that's good. Up next, let's try... I don't know, polystyrene? Probably a bad idea, isn't it? What about quartz? Smooth quartz. Alright, we're making another rocket. No, it's just stupid long. The spoilers are just chapter 3. Oh, wait, what? Wait, what do you mean the full name? Can you say it then? Did I forget? Or is it just nothing that fancy? Okay, so... we're actually gonna make a good looking rocket. Not really. bad at building. I don't know what I'm doing. I'm just vibing with, I don't know. Why does the rocket have windows? Does the rocket have windows? Probably not. But what am I doing? At least make it like in the middle. I don't know. Maybe I should make the windows a little bit taller. I don't know if this is gonna be too heavy though. It might be. So it might not actually lift off. That might be a problem. So we do something like this. Yeah. It's gonna be the weirdest rocket ever. Then wait, we need a little bit of space. Okay, so that's like gonna be the ground floor, but now I need somewhere to store the actual stuff that's gonna get us to fly. So second floor is mostly just gonna be fluid tanks. And we need, I'm gonna make it actually groups of 2. And I should be able to do 2 of these, yeah. So just make them really large. Okay, maybe not as large, because then I don't know if this thing is even gonna take off with that. Okay. Now back to placing these. Should I have another window? I mean, I guess. Building a rocket. Rocket that looks like a rocket, but might not actually work. So I'm not sure about that. I don't know if this thing will even look like a rocket. I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, then something like this. Why is the window so tall now? Yeah. If this thing actually works, that'll be great, because I'm not sure if it will. Oh wait, that is wrong. Okay, we're gonna need a roof for this. I'm gonna also need a way to get up there, so that'll be from here. Now I need to fill that thing up with liquid oxygen and liquid methane. It's gonna be a while. Is there a faster way to do this? I don't think so. Creative thingies. Wait, they might actually work though, don't they? Because the other problem was I was using a different block, or either that or I don't know. Because I don't know what else was wrong with it, but when I removed it was fine. So let's actually place 2 of these here. Just place 1 of these and 1 of these. Well, it might need to be a little bit larger, but that should be fine. I guess I do need to place them later though. Otherwise, you might think we don't have enough. So yeah, something like this. Hopefully that works. Now we will need rocket controls. I'll place them here. We do need an entrance, so this thing will be our entrance. Doesn't look like it, but okay. We'll need our flight recorder. We need a seat. Now we also will need a roof, because you know we already went this far, so maybe so just right concrete. No, not like this. I mean, we're just testing. I don't really care how this turns out. It's gonna be ugly anyways. Wait, the Mars, like the outside, like of the chunks being loaded, are kind of being orange as the sun rises. That's cool. Bro, what is this? That does not look like a rocket. Add a little bit more height to this or something. I don't know. That still doesn't look like a rocket, but whatever. Also, if you did Chapter 7EX, what do you consider the relationship between Layla and Senna? Not particularly related to anything new, definitely. I mean, I can tell they both cared about each other, and by the end, Layla very much yearned for Senna, to use that word. She was really feeling the loss, and also, she didn't feel like she was worth the goddess. I don't want to say title, but you know, that Senna left for her. So yeah. Besides that, I'm not sure. It also has been a while, so I may need to review it. Because it has been a while, so I don't remember a lot of the details. It has been like probably at least like, I don't know, 4 months. It's been a long while actually since I took a break. But yeah, it looks like a baby bottle. Something like that, yeah. Honestly, probably, yeah. Super glue. This thing does not look like a rocket. I saw someone actually make a really cool rocket, but yeah, certainly not me though. Okay, I can glue this. Oh, I gotta connect these. Hold on. Right. Something like this should basically connect it, I think. Yeah. I gotta do it on all sides though, don't I? Yeah, which means these things also have to be connected. Okay, I think that's everything. I think that should be everything. I don't know if this thing is connected. I don't think it is. Why is it? Okay, there we go. Alright, let's try it out. Chapter 10 CG not previewed and it's losing. It was implied. I'm not sure what was implied. Actually, maybe if it's a big spoiler, maybe not. Great rocket. At least it seems to have been made. No past flight, yeah. So, what if we try to bring this thing to the moon? Is it flying? No. So something isn't right. No failure? What? What do you mean no failure? What do you mean no failure? This thing is not lifting off. Whoa, whoa, what happened? Huh? There's definitely a failure here. Let's try something else. Point of Layla's life, like Senna took her in. Oh, that, yeah. And there was also that about, honestly, I don't remember too well, so I don't want to say details. But we did get her backstory, yeah. Wasn't it? Someone else was also from a different planet? I don't remember. I mean the name of the guy, but also I don't remember if that was correct or not. So that's why I don't want to say things that might be wrong. Okay, what about Earth? No, this isn't working. Hold on, let me disassemble it again. So just test. I'm gonna try placing that there. Assuming the rocket forms, we should be able to see. Yeah, this thing is a contraption. These are also all contraptions. I'm guessing it just doesn't have enough propellant. Or does this thing... Let me try one more thing. Dude, I should have... Okay, I guess I still have it here. Does this thing have to be directly on top of the engines? Let's try assembling it again. Add destination. Earth. We're going back to Earth. Nope. I have no idea how this mod works. No failure. This thing mass 1,000 kilograms. Thrust. Certainly is a lot more. Should it be higher? Rocket generator. What does that mean? Oh, it just produces energy out of stuff like that. Okay. Venus to Vita. Yeah, but I think we need a new rocket. I don't know why this one isn't working. I'll try to still use the big rocket engines. But this time I won't really place anything on it. So let me see how it works. So let's try just 4 engines again. But this time I won't place anything on it. So just the essentials, like rocket controls, flight recorder. I will try again the creative fluid tanks, see if they work. Creative fluid tanks, and we'll need the super glue later. So I'll place them at the back or something. Make this actually decent. Liquid oxygen, creative fluid tanks. Alright, let's see if this works. I'm forgetting one thing, a seat. Pretty rocket. Does this thing fly? We're going to visit Vita. Venus. Don't think it's flying. Is it the liquid? Is it the creative tanks? Bro, what? I'm so confused. Does it not? Does it get glitchy with creative tanks? But I had that problem before, but it still worked with normal tanks. Like the creative tank wasn't the issue; it was something else. So what if we then go ahead and give it then the stuff? I know we're gonna have to put it manually. I think it should be enough. Make sure they're equal. Let's make it 20. Now what? This should still be glued together. Venus. Will this fly? Doesn't sound like it. No. Okay. Wait. Don't loop forever. Still not flying. Disassemble. Chapter 8 UN boss. What do you mean? Oh, do you mean like when I'm doing chapter 8? Again, I'm taking a long break from waivers, so I kinda... Oh, yeah, no, that kinda makes sense. Wait a second. But yeah, I don't know when I'm gonna be back. I'm just taking a complete break from waivers besides Genshin. On purpose, like just to not think about it, cause I've been basically into waivers stuff for 5 years, and I need to stop. So yeah, I don't know when I'm returning, but it might not be in a while. I think we can fix this like this. Why was it not connected? Well, now it should be. Let's try that again. Will they work now? Venus. We're going to visit Vita. Holy heck, we are. So this works. The rocket thingies aren't the problem. We're descending and wow, this is glitchy. Why am I not on the rocket anymore? I thought I was sitting. Is the rocket even going down? It is. Can I please sit back down? Oh my god, we're gonna end up in lava. What is it? This is Vita after... Okay, at least it gives us a platform on lava. This is what it became after Vita used the Sea of Quanta to destroy the Honkai. This is what became of Venus. Crazy. Oh, we do burning lava. So if you were in survival, the moment you sit down, you're burning lava. Okay. I wonder if we can, because we still have like stuff here, right? I wonder if we then can like lift off into orbit. I don't mean to delay now. So wait, there's no Venus orbit. Okay, what about Earth orbit? Do we have enough fuel? Do not loop forever. I don't think we do. Not enough thrust. Yeah, I don't think we're building under lava. Oh, it's because we are under the lava. That's probably why it's not working. So what does Venus have? Purusha, most normal day. Yeah, for real. And as a result, wait. Are you slower in Venus? No. I felt like I was walking slower, but I don't know. Wait, what was that? Nothing. I thought I saw worse for a second. I definitely did not. That's Blackstone. Yeah, the dimensions do feel kind of boring, to be honest. Probably they're still yet. I hope they do add more stuff. Also, I feel like this mod is a little bit glitchy. The add-on, I mean. It's technically an add-on, but yeah. Venus doesn't even have its own block. Like Mars at least has stuff. I mean, it doesn't have much. It has like 3 blocks. But yeah. What about Venus? Nothing. So yeah, I hope they add more stuff. We're in Purusha. Venus Hellground. Alright. Is it an add-on? Yeah. It's an add-on for creating space. You can see the name here. Wait, that's called Machine Tab for some reason. But like Rocket, it's still in the Machine Tab. But it's technically, I believe, called creating space. It's just that because it's in a creating space. That's the name of the add-on. So create plus space. But it doesn't have as much stuff as, for example, Ad Astra. So unfortunately, yeah, it's kind of just Hopefully they develop more stuff, but I don't know if it's been discontinued or not, or if they're just taking their time to upload. The one cool thing, at least, is that you do have I wonder if this will even work. Smallest rocket. Kind of. Seats get set on fire when you place them down. Okay. In Venus, in Purusha. Flight recorder. I think you technically don't need a flight recorder. It's just that to diagnose failures and stuff. Does this thing work? I mean, I can't see a thing and I haven't assembled it yet. Okay, when you turn into rocket, it stops being on fire. We're going to Earth orbit. But I didn't add it. Earth orbit? Go. It does work. Does it hurt in survival, like you burn or something? I should have checked, but I'm assuming it does. But when you turn it into a rocket, it stops the. It had the burning animation, but when you turn into a rocket, it stops. It stops burning you. Okay, hold on. Let's get back to Venus actually, but game mode, survival. I'm already dying. Hold up, but I'm not taking that much damage. I'm assuming there's then rocket suits or something. Yeah, there is basic spacesuits and advanced spacesuits. Alright. And for some reason there is no chest plate. I'm assuming it's elsewhere. I gotta figure out where it is. It's not on this tab, so it's probably on its own tab. Machine tab, component tab. It does add ores. Interesting. It does actually add ores. I don't know how you get them, but it does add them. And there's the space. So there, it's an oxygen back tank. So there's oxygen, at least. Yeah, it does add some ores though. Basic spacesuit fabric. That's already a different add-on. Yeah, he does have some ores, at least. That's nice. Okay, let's put this on. And does this defend me from Venus? Slash game mode, survival. Actually, not yet. I might end up falling off the thing again, like it happened last time. No, I'm still on it, okay. But I might be in lava, so hold on until we get to the ground. I didn't fall in lava, okay. Game mode, survival. I'm not burning, at least. What if so then I'm gonna disassemble this rocket. Do I burn? The seat isn't burning, so what happened last time? Was it a bug? The seat isn't burning when I disassembled it. I'm not sure what happened. So I want to test something on Earth's orbit. Wait, I'm not set down. I'm gonna set my game mode to creative. So it hurts you if you don't have the oxygen suit anyway, on you. Maybe it's night. Oh, could be that actually. Gotta go back to Venus. Okay, so time set day. Game mode survival. Am I gonna burn or start taking damage? No. Game mode creative. I was gonna die fall damage or something. Okay. Game mode survival. Okay, I'm not burning. Is the seat gonna burn when I disassemble it? Still no. So yeah, I think it was a bug. Yeah, wait, one more thing. Does it... No, it still barely does damage, to be honest. Look at my health. Wait, am I on peaceful mode? No, I'm on normal mode. Does it start doing more damage over time? No, it is relatively slow, to be honest. Earth orbit. Can you build a train in orbit? Hold up. Can you build a train in orbit? Question of the day. Can I build a train? So, let me get some building blocks. I don't know, something from Create Deco or something. Tracks. You know what I gotta do if I manage to make a train in orbit? We gotta test if the train goes down to Earth. It's probably just gonna bug out or something and disappear, but I gotta test it. I don't know if I can make it fall though. I don't think that it works that way. Unless I manage to like just break the stuff when it's going. Because I'm pretty sure it just stops. But let's just see. Well, I wish I had a build tool. I didn't install that mod. So I gotta place stuff manually. Okay. Give me a little bit more space here on the back. Well, you can make a space city or something. That is kind of cool, but sadly it doesn't have that much yet. At least it does have some Mars though, so it is pretty cool still. Now something here just so I can place my train station. Train station like this. A little bit further. Okay. Now train casings. What the heck is that? Piece of train casing. Create card, okay. Wait, I gotta test something with a create card later. Oh, it's not working? Oh wait, no, I got a symbol train. It is working, I think. Something more from create deco. What we got? It's mostly bricks, or is it just me? But okay. Wait, create deco props. Does that mean there's more create deco stuff? Oh, it doesn't sound like it. Unless it's far away for some reason. Creates building blocks. Create deco props, another one. Oh, so there we go, there's more stuff here. Shipping containers. Sheet metal, okay. Let's do something like this. It's gonna look weird, but okay, it is rotation based. Yeah, let's pretend that it looks like a train because I cannot be bothered to do more. And train controls. And a seat. I don't think this is gonna walk off the edge though, unfortunately. But yes, there's an iPhysics of some super glue. That's technically a train. But gravity is weird. But I guess that makes sense. We're in space. Alright. That should be working. Not that. All aboard. Yes, all aboard the space train. So you can't make trains in space, but can... Yeah, I think it's just gonna stop me. But what happens if... You know what I'm about to do. Wait, I think it just freezes, right? Unfortunately, yeah. I wanted the train to go off. Okay, there's another thing we can try, though, besides trains. And it's the cart add-on for Create, which actually adds carts, and these things actually drive and stuff. And I don't think we can do that with all the tracks here. Or did it, wait, did the cart take damage because it doesn't have oxygen? Because it's an entity? Wait, do carts die in space? I don't think they thought about compatibility with a space mod. Carts start dying. It's dying because it doesn't have oxygen. What? Goodbye. Goodbye, my friend. Holy heck, bro. It doesn't have oxygen. A poor thing. Describes a Roman Hyperion crew. Yeah. I mean, I think we've also seen it, what became of it back in part 1.5. Alright, so we gotta be fast with this. I think you need to fuel it with like coal and stuff. The thing is, I don't think the cart is gonna survive until it gets down there. Unless we make the cart. Is there a potion of invincibility? No. What about resistance? What's the strongest resistance there is? Can't believe I'm about to use a potion of resistance on a freaking cart, but... Okay, yes, that works. So make sure to give it a potion of resistance. Too late. Wait, I heard it on accident. It has 1 heart, bro. That is not very helpful. I keep accidentally clicking on it, like, go on it. Okay, it has resistance 2 now. Can it survive? Oh my, I gotta give it coal. Come on, just fly off, right off. It's too slow like that. How do I fuel? Is it not coal? Fuel deplete and revving. Oh, it's shift right click. Got it. Failed. Yeah, it doesn't do much, unfortunately. It only does a little bit. I'm wondering if I can get enough time. Go, 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 go. Oh, I wasted too much time on this. Wait, oh, the cart is affected by gravity. No, we are not going down to orbit with that, I'm afraid. It's gonna die before it ever gets there. So, okay, that failed. Anything else we can do? I know. Yes. Oh wait, the cat also needs oxygen. I'm sorry. No one saw that. It's also taking too long to go down. Yeah, that's not gonna work. Sorry. I'm evil. Evil thought. Okay, how are we gonna send stuff down to orbit? If I throw some coal, is that thing gonna disappear and appear back on Earth? I think it's just floating now. Okay, that's not working. At least you can build in space, but I think that's about it. How far can I go as well? I'm assuming this will not move, so probably like /TP. So we're saying 10. Let's just go like a ridiculously distant. Can't speak ridiculous distance. Z minus, I don't know, something like that, and X. Okay, maybe that's too much. X65. Oh wait, that just teleported me to Earth. Is there a dimension thing? No. That's just teleported me to Earth. Okay. I think that's enough. Create space. Is there anything else that I really want to try? I think I'm just gonna mess with the guns and then I'll move on. Alright, let's try out some guns. I don't think we're done with create add-ons. Let me go back to spawn. Alright. So, shotguns. This mod adds guns. It's called... It's the thing is C, but I don't know the name. Hold on. What's the name of a gun? DB2. It's Timeless and Classics Gun 0. These are shotguns, even though this does not look like a shotgun, to be honest. What kind of scopes do you got? Nothing? Grip? Nothing? Cinematic? Nothing? Okay. That didn't do much, did it? I mean, it was okay, I guess. Okay, it does more from close range. Wait, an apotheosis mob. Decent damage, okay. No, doesn't have it. Okay. Oh my, wait, this reminds me of Call of Duty. No, this one reminds me of Call of Duty. I think there was one very similar to this. Black Ops 2. No, that was so long ago. Why couldn't I have my PS3? I don't even have it anymore. What the heck? That is OP though. P90. Wait, a newsie? Do any of these got scopes? No. That one also sounds kind of familiar. Snipers do mostly have scopes, I think. Okay, this one doesn't have it. It doesn't even look like a sniper. It's just that it shoots very far. I think this one was the one that had it? No? Okay, this one still doesn't have it. It does shoot far though. This one also didn't have it. I know there was one that did have it. I think I missed. Oh wait, no, I did kill it. Was it this one? No. Wait, do I need to have it in my inventory? I didn't consider that. I think I need to have it in my inventory. I thought since it wasn't creative, maybe I wouldn't have to. So, scopes. Does anything work? It does see support guns here. So, probably does need specific ones. T2, T1. Just put a bunch here. Vintage Springfield, okay. Let's see like which ones like okay, there's a lot compatible with this. Contender 4 times. Yeah, this was the one that I tried. It's 4 times zoom. I don't think any mobs are spawning that far anyways. What about this? Okay. Contender 4 times. Okay, that kind of reminds me of the Black Ops 2 ones as well. Different ones to left. Okay, these ones are mostly the same. But if I take a different type, say there's a minigun. There's a minigun. Oh my god. Bro, what? This one doesn't have any attachments. What the heck? What the heck? Bro, what are they doing? Oh my god, it's a scar. Bro, this brings me back to Call of Duty Black Ops 2 days. Bro, this feels so familiar. Can I use any of these? Yeah, I can use a lot of them, yeah. Not all of them, though. Golden Deagle. What is this? Nemesis weapon? Grim the End. If you get the reference, you get the reference. Alright. Do I even have any other mods installed? We tried to create escalated, create space, create cobblestone. We've seen this. I mean, mine colonies, I did install it because I might want to play with it later, but I already know how it works. The cards I've already tried. Alright, I've already tried, but I tried it off stream, so actually let me show. All you need is this. And, well, basically you can drive them around. And it is made using create components. And that's why it's create add-on, even though it doesn't, besides the crafting process, it doesn't really have much to do with create in terms of how it works. But let me show the crafting. You do need mechanical crafters. Or if I can get the original white card, I think. No. What's the original card? I guess I can show it here. Oh, there's multiple stages to this. It needs to go through a deployer line with all this. And then the chassis requires 27 mechanical crafters. So yeah, that's why it's called a create add-on in this case. But yeah, drivable carts. Trains are cooler though, but they're also more complicated to make. It's the same thing. There is more stuff to create space, but I think that's mostly survival stuff. Copycats, I did install it, but I already know how this works. I mean, basically, it's like the frame blocks. So yeah, you can make it blocks like this however you want them. Very useful for building. Mineral stat, that's create space. I think that was all of it. Yeah. And creating caves, but I also know how that works already. Alright, let me log on to FF14. So I think we'll just do one roulette, and then I'm gonna go on a break, and then end the stream, and then I'll play more later. I'll do trials. I'll bring up the game in a bit when I'm logged on. Hoping we get like something from Landwalker Dawn Trail, please. Or 80s or Elizabeth or something cool. Innocence is also cool. The freaking glow up. It always gets me, honestly. But yeah, these are the mods I've installed, by the way. Can you see them? Let me check on stream, because it is slightly to the side. No, I gotta move it. If I do something like this, it should show it, actually. No, I have to move this thing too. Yeah, some of these are just libraries, means it's just stuff to run the mods. They're not actually mods, but yeah. I do want to kind of mess around with the mod pack of my own, but at least right now with these mods, it's not crashing. But if I'd want to test with more, they might run into crashes again, so I would need to play with them for a while and check if it doesn't crash. So I cannot really be able to do that right now, but at least with this one, like we've played a while, and I've played a while on my own. I mean, not much, but a little bit, and it didn't crash. So I think at least these mods are safe. But when I add more, I don't know. Oh god, that's loud. Every freaking time. That's so loud. I don't know why the login screen of all things is so loud. But yeah, I need to test them more stuff. Hold on. Quit game, and now I gotta set that back to normal. And open up F14. Switch that. Ah, there we go. Wait a second. I think it's a bit more to the side. Let me check. Yeah. It needs to be moved a little. Also needs to be made smaller. And now this. Wait a second, I need to do that too. Which will probably change it, yeah. Okay, that's why. Okay. Now, where's the ammo? I need the ammo here. I guess that works. But I can also make chat small. I don't need chat to be that large. Wonder Boy. Alright. So I did some money farming when this patch came out because it was so easy to make money. So I got a lot now. If I got any others while I was away, let me check. No, that seems to have stayed the same. Yep, that seems to have stayed the same. Okay. But yeah, we got 10.5, 11, 19, like 30, 38.8 million, I think. It's like nearly 40 million. So we're nearly at the enough to have a mention. So that's crazy. It's not far off, I suppose. Emma, you would love Aru Urara. Wait, is that the pink one from Uma Musume? Cause I've seen it, and the energy and like the design, bro, it does remind me so much of Emu, honestly. Is that the one? Alright, we're going for trial roulette. Let me check. Yeah, that's the one. I just looked it up. That's the one. The pink horse, yeah. Rip. Wait. Is that the one that, like, the real one died recently? I know one of them. Oh, it was the one. That's sad. Bro, out of all of them, Aww. That was the one? Or is that? Yeah, I heard the one that died. I didn't know it was Arura, like the real one. I mean, what it was based on. Oh, that's sad. Wait, when's Emma's birthday? Oh my god, it was on Emma's birthday too. "29 years. Bro, that's sad. He was born in 1996, February 27th. Wait, withdraw. I'll switch to 5 Pro. I don't want boring Aroma Reborn trials, thank you. Even though that is still a chance. And why did you? And we didn't do anything, but yeah, it is sad though. Uncle Horse, yeah, Uncle Horse, I suppose. I wonder how much is the Hutamu side ride going for now? Is it still too late to farm money? Not really worth it, honestly. I mean, it still is a decent amount. Like selling this and actually no, selling the vouchers is already worth more, isn't it? I don't think it's worth it anymore to sell it, which means I guess I can start farming the relic weapons. Because I wasn't farming for them because the stuff was just going for absurdly expensive. And like, I'm gonna make use of this opportunity for sure. Yeah, selling vouchers overall is better. And I wonder what about the synthetic matters, because I cannot craft them. Like, I have my crafters level to 100, but those actually require like current level gear, which I don't have. Oh, they're going for cheap. I mean, not too cheap, but relatively cheap. It's like I'd have to spend like what, 240k? Even less. That's not too bad then. So I might start going for the relic weapons soon. What's your favorite horse? I mean, I have no idea, to be honest, since I didn't play Uma Musume. And I don't know anything about actual race horses, so I can't even say fictional horse girls or actual horses. I don't know. If I had to really say one, even though I don't really know anything about either the real horse or the character named after the real horse, I guess it would be Aruhurara, just because of how similar she seems to Emu at first glance. But yeah, I don't know though. Alright, we're getting Queen Eternal. Actually, Endsinger. Wait, what? Oh, you know what? That's peak. You know what? We take this. Tsukiyomi, that's still peak. I'll take this.
Oh,
Music is peak too.
it's
mostly the phase 2. Phase 2 is peak. One of my favorite songs in Final Fantasy 14, honestly.
What?
Not this one. I mean the one that comes after. You'll see. You've probably already heard it, to be honest. Sometimes I put it on the BRB screens. She lost every single race she raced in, by the way. Wait, you mean the character? Oh, we're gonna...
Your end is near.
You mean the character, right? Like the character, not the real horse, right? Or... I don't know if they have a story. Does Uma Musume have a story? Or do you mean the actual horse also lost every single race? That is sad, but I don't know if that's the case. Poor thing didn't even get to win yet. No, the horse... Oh, it lost every single one, bro, in 2020... 29 years, right? Damn, I see. I'll never care that based off I don't think I should watch the anime, bro. It's gonna get me to play the game. I don't think I want to. That will be a whole other rabbit hole.
Your death will be all the sweeter.
I love why 14 fights are like part of the story. It makes them so much better, honestly, in my opinion. Doing these. I love the trials and raid roulettes, even though they are technically are the ones that are least productive. Wait, there's another Marissa at the end of the universe. Let's go. That's my twin. Someone has the title of Marissa at the end of the universe here. It's the Fizzle Sandwich person. Test of your reflexes or something. If you get it, you get it. The people yearn for horse anime. I don't don't know if I want to, because it's not even that I don't think I like it, because it seems a lot of people actually like the game, so I would not be surprised. But it's just that I fear that if I get into the anime, I'll probably get into the game, and then then I'm in danger. That's another one. I don't think I want another game right now, especially since I do still want to continue Fate's story, and I've not gotten past the second arc, so I do want to return soon. But yeah, I just started another decade-long year game. This is the peak song. This is the peak song.
Suffused with night, I shall prevail.
But yeah, basically, I'm not ready for another game. Another like long-term game.
Beg them.
Catch up on Archives and Is there a lot of events that you still gotta catch up to?
I'll grind you under my heel.
Good luck though. I do also gotta catch up to FFXIV events. I'm like 3 or 4 events behind, I think. Because they're releasing like one every week, and I'm not being able to catch up at this point. Game loud, yeah, I'll lower it. I was vibing too much. Sorry.
I'll grind you under my heel.
Okay, I lowered it. Is it fine now? Let's go. Alright, I think I'll leave you here though for roulettes. I might do raid roulette when I'm back, but I'm probably gonna take a break. And I'll probably just do it off stream. So I will be ending the stream, but yeah. We'll just talk a bit before I go. Let me sit down here. I love this piece of furniture, honestly. I really gotta decorate at least my yard. But yeah, decorating is expensive, number 1. Number 2, I'm bad at decorating, so I would have to take a lot of time to actually do something decent. Number 3. Yeah. That's it. That's just number 2. But yeah. Honestly, I'm just lazy, but it's a priestess. You're gonna get max, I don't know what they call it over there. Ascensions, constellations, ranks. You're gonna get max priestess. Because I know you like her so much. Good luck. But yeah, I wanna go back to 2 things. One is mostly for now. Well, I kind of just switch between, so this is nothing of the usual. Nothing unusual. But yeah, currently I was mostly playing Exedra dailies, Project Sakai dailies, both mostly yen, but sometimes I log on to GP. Like, I don't know, every kind of just whatever. Sometimes I do it 3 days in a row, other times I do it like 2 days in a week, but I would log on. And a certain other game that someone recommended to me, IRL, that I've also started. And so yeah, that's another dailies. So yeah, it was basically too much dailies, and I didn't have a lot of energy on top of that, so I kind of just stayed like very often like doing nothing for a lot of the time. So yeah, was not very productive, neither for anything productive or for even enjoying myself. But yeah, now that things are, well, for now a little bit better. I don't know if that's gonna be for long, but anyways, but yeah, I'm probably gonna stop doing dailies for a lot of the games, and I want to go back to story focus. I'd like to do some more stories. So FF14 side quests, just going back to FF14 in general, but probably won't do much in terms of grinds or dailies. And I want to do Etc events, the ones that I'm behind on. I will just be doing them off stream for most part though. And then there's also the World Link events that I still gotta continue for Project Sakai, so there'll probably also be that at some point, but I will be taking it slow because I'll also be playing other games. And I want to go back to Fate as well, which again I'll be playing it on my phone on my own. But yeah, just sharing what I want to do next, but it won't be on stream for the most part though. But yeah, so I'm kind of excited for that, to doing some more stories and such, especially Fate, since I basically installed the game. I played Arc 1, the first chapter anyways, not the arc, for first chapter, and then I saw like all the different stages, and I had the brilliant idea, yeah, let's do every single daily stage and just test out the characters and stuff. So I mostly focused on the gameplay side of things, and then because other games got my attention and I was already a little bit tired of the gameplay, I left. So yeah, I do want to continue story though. So now that I've stayed in other games for a while, I do want to go back to it. But do not do gameplay outside story, because otherwise I might just burn out again. The way the grind works, I don't like it too much in Fate. But the story, I think I will like. At least I've really loved the animes, and I think the story will be great. I heard it's kind of early on, but it gets really good later on. So I'm looking forward to that. There's also anime adaptations, so I'll be watching those eventually. But yeah, probably after playing the story in game. So yeah, I'm kind of excited for that. There's translated and 25 parts for the World Link. Even if there is, I will probably just do the. Well, actually, I've already done those technically. The Night Court 25 ones. But for the others, I will just be reading them through MTL, because watching a video on stream feels so weird to me. Having to pause, like the OST pauses, it just feels so weird and unnatural to me. So I will not be doing that on stream. For example, the re-event, I just decided to do it on my own because I didn't really want to stream it. Well, I saw some other events because I was doing my burnout phase, but yeah. But for the World Link, I will just do it machine translation through screenshots. It gets good, bro, trust me. No, they did mention specific chapters as well, but I've also heard that from other Fate players, so it's not just one player. But also, it is the same for other games, like Honkai Impact 3rd, for example. If someone says like it's kind of bad at the beginning, but it gets really good after chapter 9, I think we all can vouch for that, right? Anyone who's played Honkai Impact can probably vouch for that. Same from Final Fantasy 14, bro. A Realm Reborn is boring as heck. Let's be real. Okay, so maybe it's not. Depends on what you're looking for in the game. It will be kind of slow. So if you're going in with the expectation, like I'm going into a great story with fun gameplay that, well, if you like the rotation kind of gameplay with 90 moves, like, yeah, no, forget it. It's gonna be boring as heck. But it does start getting really good after Evansward, the sort of story. And then the gameplay just gets progressively better. As in, like, it starts really bad. Like, your level 1 rotation, let's say I started off as Lancer, as an example. And it's not even gonna look that good because there's animation upgrades that you get later on. So it actually looks even worse than that. But let's give an example. Let me switch to Dragoon. Oh, wait a second. I gotta disable this. I'm no longer in combat. Let's try that again. There we go. Wait, what happens if I remove this? Will it? I can't remove it. Once you get it, you can't remove it, I think. Yeah, no, never mind. So yeah, I can't really show you, but just imagine something like this is your attack. This is your attack rotation for the first like 5 levels. And then it becomes like this. 1, 2. Except the animation is not as good. And then you get your third one. And then you start getting, you know, more attacks and stuff. But early on, you did not get that many. So, yeah. I'm just pressing random buttons at this point, but yeah. So yeah, that kind of thing. It just, basically you unlock them through levels. So early on it's kind of lackluster. A lot of the fighting also has to do with your rotation, but also the boss mechanics. Especially when you start getting into extremes and savages, if you do. But also the normal fights. But the normal fights, like, as long as you're thinking properly, you'll usually be fine. Well, we say usually because you've all seen, like, how we, on that alliance raid, we all died, like, 3 times. Yeah, stuff like that happens in some fights, but that's besides the point. Usually, you'll be fine. Maybe put the video on the side, like, just read the transcript. I don't know. Because where would I put it on the side? On my phone? I don't have a two cameras, and I use my phone for chat. So I can't really do that unless I would be constantly tapping as well for chat. I'll probably just do the machine translation though. I might read the fan translation later on, but if I did, it would be off stream. Gets good only when Senti shows up. I disagree, sorry. I mean, it does get better after Senti shows up in some ways. But in my opinion, it's already pretty decent after chapter 9. But yeah, that's just my opinion though. What's so fun about F14? I have another boot who likes it. I don't know. That's a difficult question because I mean, I guess it kind of depends on what you like about the game. But there's a lot of stuff to this game. So I mean, you've seen the combat. Like you've seen some fights as well. There's housing, as I'm sure you can see. But I mean, there's so much other stuff. Gathering, crafting. There's an entire economy born from that because a lot of stuff can go on the market board. There's mount farming. You can farm for minions. There's all things that follow you. I mean, people do parties on their houses. That's to your liking. It is an MMO. There's open world combat, though there's not that much to it. It's just kind of just fates, which are get kind of repetitive, except some bosses. There are special fates though, so there's like special boss fights that show up every now and then, and especially when an expansion releases, a lot of people gather on them. So that's kind of crazy in terms of the amount of people. I mean, the story is really good as well, in my opinion. Endwalker is so freaking peak. Endwalker was the finale of the first arc. So the expansions are A Realm Reborn, Evansward, Stormblood, Shadowbringers, and Endwalker and Dawntrail. Currently, the free trial, I believe, goes up to Stormblood. So you can play up to Stormblood for free. Except Ultimates, and you also don't get access to a lot of the market board stuff. But if you just want to play the story, do some combat, and do the side quests, level your jobs, you can do that pretty much without much restrictions. And then Shadowbringers, they keep expanding the free trial. Most likely a little bit before or a little bit after the next expansion comes out, which should be in 2027. It's almost every 3 years, but it does get updates over time between the expansions. Shadowbringers, which is one of the best expansions ever. Some of people's favorites. Personally, for me, it's my second favorite after Endwalker. Personally, for me, Endwalker, Shadowbringers, Dawntrail, Evansword, Stormblood, Realm Reborn. It's gonna be part of the free trial, so that's gonna be crazy. Yeah, Endwalker, like Enfield tomorrow. Wait, what do you mean Enfield releases tomorrow, or? Honestly, all I see posts about is ships. I don't know there's F14 ships. I don't see that many FF14 ships posts actually. There's not that many characters that people ship. I think the most common one, which if you're going into F14 for ships, like, don't even bother. There's not that many in my opinion. But like, for example, Eden Reen, not Eden Reen, what am I talking about? Reen Gaia is freaking peak. They had an ultimate fight, like their ultimate version of the Eden boss, the raid series, where they actually fused together. And yeah, there's an interesting story. I'm not gonna go into further detail into it, but yeah, but it's part of the Raid series in general. The story. Reen shows up in the main story, but Gaia only shows up in the Raid series. But Reen, yeah, Reen does show up in there. The Shadowbringers, Eden raids. GTA 6 tomorrow. Oh. Silk posting. Oh, Silk posting. Okay. I see. I was just like, wait, when? How did I not? I think I fell into the neighbor's backyard. Hold up. Let me get out of the house. They do have an exit, right? Right, am I stuck in the neighbor's house? Did they block out the exit? I can still get out. Wait, what? Where's their entrance? Bro, does the neighbor not have an entrance? I mean, I guess I can just jump over the fence. Oh, the entrance is on the side here. So it's not a beachfront entrance. That's sad. Man, this thing is... I don't want a beachside property. I got a market board side property. That is better. Who needs a beachside property when you teleport to your house and you got your market board right on the door? Like, that is the best place to have. But that one, I guess, is more scenic. It's all tomorrow. Yeah, is 8.0 for Final Fantasy 14 releasing tomorrow? $3.75 million gil. That is cheap. I'm a millionaire. There's people way richer than me though. I'm saving for a moon mansion. By the way, we don't even know if moon housing will ever be a thing, but I'm coping. I mean, if I don't get a moon mansion, I'll probably get something else eventually in the future. But for now, we'll save for a moon mansion and then keep the funds for the moon mansion for a long time. Until I decide to spend it on something else if the moon mansion doesn't come out. Sure, grandpa, moon housing tomorrow. Yes, moon housing. Actually, no, please no. I don't have the funds for a moon mansion yet. And my best chance of winning the roulette for a moon mansion is probably when the housing comes out. Because every plot is vacant, so there's more chance of me getting a moon mansion. Because there's not that many mansions per housing yard. Yes, there's a housing crisis in Final Fantasy 14. Bro, this game is so real on good and bad things. Because a lot, I mean, unless you buy like a hotel room, but that doesn't hit as hard, right? Like being able to go around the housing districts and checking out people's houses. These have limited yards, like 25 yards. See all these little house icons on the map. There's 25 areas. There's each of them has like 2 variations. So like 50, let's say, I think it's actually, I think they increased it to 30 more recently, like in Endwalker. So 60 kind of things like this for each of the housing stuff. So this one is Shirogane, which is basically based off Kugane, which is a region based off Japan. Well, kind of Japan, kind of Far Eastern, you get what I mean. So yeah, that's why the architecture is like that. You can change it if you want though. Well, I mean, if you own the house, of course. Yeah. Is that a mansion? No, it's a medium house. So you saw though, my small house only has 2 floors. Let me show you a medium house. Because it is also bigger on the inside. When, wait, I can't read that. Let me get my phone closer. Glorb 3000 buys the house before me and I'm homeless. For real. Also, the housing does have another problem. Which, if you play actively or have an active subscription, that's fine. It's probably so like inactive players don't keep the house because there's real limited slots. You can lose the house if you're offline for, I believe it's 45 days. So if you do decide to buy a house, there's really no point unless you really want to. You are subject to that rule. However, if you buy like just a room in the apartment thingy, which those are not really that limited, you can buy them for 500,000 in their They're not limited by number. Well, there are, but there's so many of them that you won't have a problem. The apartment ones, those you get to keep forever, because there's not really a limited amount of them. You're basically fine. They're fine with letting you keep it. But the houses, you do need to be online every 45 days. What happens to all the furniture in the house if you lose the house? I believe it gets stored in the warehouse, and you can access it using your apartment or your next house. I'll show you in a bit. Yeah, this thing has three floors. I like what they did here. It's like a library. I think I've been here before. I think I've seen this house. Also, if it's from a free company, there is also, this is a house belonging to a free company, which is basically your guilds. Each person can have their own room. Some rooms are actually open, so I'm gonna enter in people's rooms. Imagine how awkward it would be if someone was here. But yeah, this is what your apartment room is gonna look like. It is very small in terms of size. Of course, you can decorate it however you want, but it is not a lot. So if you want a lot of space, you'd need a house. There is also another option, kinda, that you can build if you don't want to get a house, but you want something cool. I can show you that in a bit. But it's not in the housing district. It's not really a house. It's an island. Let me just show the warehouse thingy. It's just like basically storage. You don't. It's not a place that you visit. It's just basically stored furniture. This is how college students live. Yeah, just go to a random room. Yeah, probably. I've never been to one place, but at least that's what I've heard. Wait, let me just. Oh yeah. Also, you can teleport to your house. Which is good. I mean, if you had to walk all the way, that would be kind of annoying, right? Which mine again? Private. Now, if we go in, it's not really decorated, so don't mind my house. I just got this Cosmo table that I just want to test the furniture, and a bunch of posters. You can have posters of some of your characters in here. It's 0. Look, it's 0. 0. Yeah, this poster is the patch posters are shop items for like $2 or something. So I actually bought this. I don't like Zero's character at all. No. These stuff comes from Travel Quest. These you can just buy after getting the raid series. Buy gil, not real money, just gil. Most stuff is just gil. Don't worry. But yeah, two thingies. But if you go to here, housing. Where what inner furnishings? And I think I can go into storeroom. Yeah, and I have all the stuff. Some of this is from before I bought this house. Because actually no, it wasn't this house. It was already this house. It's just that I changed the layout completely, so stuff was stored. Yeah, it gets stored here, and if you move house and stuff like that, it will also be stored here. So you won't lose your furnitures. It will just be stored basically. So if I want to place anything else, I can just go here and place it. I don't want to really place it, so I won't do that. But yeah, we're just missing plushies everywhere too. There are figures. I think I might have some. Let me check. I wonder. Wait, are there plushies? How do you pronounce plushies? I know there are figures. I don't know if you'll find it here. Probably not. But I do have some. So hold on. At least I think I did. Oh wait, storeroom. First of all, it would need somewhere to place them. I guess that works. Airship miniature. Sapphire. Oh wait, that's not really what I was looking for. I believe that's from the Extreme Trial thingy. G Warrior figure. Wait, I don't think there's plus. I don't know. Oh wait, stuffed. Yeah, I guess this could count as plushie. The stuffed ones. Yeah, I guess these are your plushies. Hold on, let me stuff Namazu. Yeah, okay, hold on. Maybe if I search up stuffed, even though only some of them are craftable. So I don't know if I'll find much. Let's see if I find anything from with this. Stuffed carbuncle. Stuffed goblin. Stuffed Dalmel. Stuffed Gagana. Stuffed Taraman. Stuffed Chocobo. Yeah, there are plushies. Not that many, but there are a few. Stuffed bear, stuffed Moogle, stuffed onion prince, stuffed eggplant, stuffed garlic chester. The creepy dolls from the dungeon, stuffed Tsukuyomi. That's the boss we fought. That's the boss we fought like moments ago in the trial roulette. So yeah. Stuffed Maslaya Marlin. Why is there a fish plushie? That is just food. Okay. So the posters thing on the wall is a thing in every game. Yeah, every game that has housing probably has posters. If it doesn't, I don't know, something is missing. But yeah, also there, I'm sure you noticed, but as long as you have the orchestrions, you can choose the music that plays here. So say I want a Weight of the World instrumental, which is from the Nier collab. I can play that. But you do need, that's what the orchestrions are for. You do need to unlock the orchestrions. So yeah. You can also play them in other places like the inn. That you can access your glamour dresser in and stuff. Alright, so what else did I want to show? I wanted to show a mansion. Where's these, right? There's one right there. So there is a mansion right around here. I don't know if they have their mansion open. Let's see if they have their doors open. They do. Perfect. Sneaking into a mansion. So firstly, there is the room here, the main one, and then there's another one, smaller one. I believe this does count as a different room. I don't think it's partitions. Is it partitions? I don't know if this is partitions that they use here, or if it's actual just a one big room. Okay, it is probably no, it isn't partitions, because there's stairs there. Well, I'm not sure actually. Was partitions used here? No, because there's a pillar here. No, these aren't partitions, no. So that's an actual room that comes with the house. And then there's another lower floor, which looks smaller because they put some walls and stuff here, bro. It's really well decorated. There's a freaking stage. Wait. Oh, okay, it doesn't really do much. Oh, you can have aquariums, which as a fisher you can also get fish to put in the aquariums. Which it's the only gatherer class I don't have leveled. But yeah, you have aquariums. But yeah, this would be open, but they put stuff here. So there's a lot of space. On top of that, there is an upper floor with more rooms. So yeah. And I think there was supposed to be something else here, but I think they've hit it with partitions. Interesting. Wait, I think I can access it through here. But they hit the rest. Ooh, no, they didn't. Bro, the stuff people do with this, what the heck? Is there an entrance behind this? That's another aquarium. I don't think they let you go. I just find. Oh, there's a secret spot. Yeah, this is where it ends. I don't think you're meant to access this. Did I just glitch through a wall or what? You can walk through these. So yeah. Alright. But yeah, they have a lot more space. basically. Chocobo. Alright, let's stop at the moon. Wait, not best place for us. I want to see space. Heck yeah, space. We love space. Sea of stars. Alright, I'll log off here. Well, go on a break and yeah. And then I'll come back in a bit, but yeah. Alright, thank you Ray for coming to stream. I hope you enjoyed. It was nice talking. And yeah, I'll see you all next time. See you on Twitter first probably. But yeah. Alright, bye. Have a great day.